My name's Dasia, and what I run is called Braided. So it's a people of color focused, a people of color focused organization where mostly what I do is try to create spaces for people of color artists to both come together, show what they want, and really show what they're passionate about. And I started it more because as a person of color artist in Chicago, I went to the Chicago High School for the Arts, great school, but it wasn't really a place where I got to meet a lot of people, other artists outside of that school. So I wanted to create a space where I could meet other artists, and especially artists that kind of knew what I was talking about and what I was going through. And finding a space that has like mostly people of color artists was kind of hard for me. And then one time I went to a show where it was mostly, and I felt amazing, and I wanted to create a space where other people can feel that same way. And I also wanted to find a way to also get more people of color art out there and like really find ways for them to show who they are and their name. And right here are the cover in the back of the page of a magazine that's being released now, actually. They're up for order. You can order at the back table. There's a notebook, and you can write your name and email. And they're $20 because it's costing a lot to print that. But yes, those are my magazines, and the first issue is called Soul. I'm gonna play a little video to kind of show what the shows are like.
Last night, while traveling west, on my way home, primary mode of transportation to my hood, traveling a Madison 20 CTA bus, they got monopoly on West Side bus, that when you see non-black and non-black people of color on past Western, you wonder if this is what gentrification feels like, or if they missed their stop on accident and you must politely escort them off bus that doesn't intentionally avoid the hood, but drives right through the potholes, drives right past crime scenes, drives right down streets that look like no man's lands of abandoned buildings, bus that drives right through neighborhoods booming with black, out west, ghetto, if that's what you want to call it, mouth salt smelling, G Bezos wearing Chicago culture. While on this very bus that was my sanctuary, I suddenly began to feel uncomfortable. I had overheard a black girl's conversation, like eavesdropping be my mode of entertainment when headphones be a lost cause. And the words that came out of her mouth awoke my bobblehead. I can't get no sleep because I don't want to miss nothing. The Madison bus be busting. I need a window seat as my pillow because I'm tired, head ass up. As if my body gets just as defensive as my mouth when people speak down. On West Side, this lady was talking to her friend, and the words that came out of her mouth that made me tense inside was, she keep trying to act like she all black because she got a master's degree. Like, girl, you still from the hood, you still live out west, so you can stop acting like that until you get out the West Side. And immediately I was angry, because the words that came out her mouth implied you couldn't be a hoodlum and a Harvard graduate, that you couldn't walk in the street, speak woo out the bell when describing stories and still have a whopping amount of money in your bank account. It took all the West Side in me to not be like, on phone them shorty, you tweaking. Because the assumption that when you get on and move on and leave your hood behind, disregarded like Rodney do us is 1, 2 ingrained in our minds. Like, when I get on, it's no homies left behind. Like, when I get on, I'm on my Vic Mensa shit, 290 tatted across the neck. Like, when I get on, everybody invited to the Fifi and we whopping and we bopping and we footworking so niggas don't have to ask us where we from, because when they see us jumping in a hole, in the 402 Finito, they gonna know we from the shop.
Shows sort of look like. And answering the question that they asked us to answer, being a youth-led and Black-led organization is great. I feel like as people of color, we often support a lot of things that we want to do. Like if you're a person of color and someone else is trying to support you, or everyone knows like you're doing something, I feel like it's a very good community and everyone will support each other. So it's been pretty easy, like really getting the name out there and hosting shows. And I feel like finding artists is very easy too, but a struggle would definitely be like finding places that don't treat me serious, like due to my own age and the fact that I do kind of do the shows alone. I can find that kind of hard to do, and without like, and I found having bigger institutions backing up what I do makes it a lot easier to find places that will actually support and host my shows, because they will see that I have the credibility to actually do it and not just be playing around. So yeah, that's what I do.